Smile.
See, I'm not.
Oh, there. Well, the power was on. There's Rick. And I sit right here. There's his group. Is that all?
Assume so.
I never met him before.
Gary? Never met.
Steffi recording.
No, it's on.
Oh, it's on pause.
Yeah, because I have to
I never met him before.
may be seated. And this woman, and of their commitment that they're about to make one to each other. And we're here to set them forth in their newest by our support of them in the years to come. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Mother and I.
Terry and Deborah, this rite of marriage that the two of you have come together before God and this company of witnesses is the oldest and most sacred rite known to mankind. It is all that we have left of what was in paradise that we call the Garden of Eden. Sin has blemished and blighted every aspect of life, but yet marriage may salute your bride. It's a delight, an honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Terry Motion.
That's their car. Got it all decorated.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
Did you get the sign?
Didn't it say something over here?
Yeah, and on this side it says save me, Mary.
Oops. Well, I mean, when she stays when she's done.
We're going to have casserole. Chicken breast.
I mean when she stays at when she sees done.
We're going to have casseroles, chicken dressing, money baked
Oh no, it's going.
Come and see us.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
There. Where's that neck brace?
I had to double a hand here.
How's it coming? How's it coming?
It's a beautiful dress. Yes.
Where's that go?
It clips the pin.
Oh, it clips the pin of the book together,
Yeah.
right? Okay, there we go.
Okay, Pastor, I like your hand right there.
Okay, let me lay this over here out of our line of sight.
Best man and best gal right here.
Best man, best gal.
And you're just going to kind of give them some instructions.
Oh, okay.
Deborah, you first.
Deborah. This is the last time you signed it this way, lady.
All right.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, she's gonna, but you want her to get a little bit of an
Okay, little
angle
angle. Come on, here.
so she can get a picture.
Looking right at me.
Oh
First.
my.
Terry, kind of sneak over there.
Oh my.
Yeah, it'd take you years and years to figure that out. Huh? No, I didn't
Guys,
mean.
move in there a little bit more. Okay, good, good, good.
You, as soon as you get.
Look
done.
over where she's doing good.
Okay, and then you can look up at the camera, Rick. Act
I
like
need
you
to
get ready
get
to
kind of where
write.
you're at, excuse me.
Get ready.
Okay, look, all of you looking right at me, Terry. Right here, be
All right.
smiling on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good, okay.
All right. Terrence, thine turn. Well, get in here. You are right under her. Uh-huh. And then after you sign it, you gotta look up too.
No, I got it now.
Oh, you got it up there. Oh, okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna, next. Beside your sister.
Well, you fared a lot better than you thought you would.
Neither one of you fainted or anything. Well, we almost had a guy faint here the last time. Remember?
Yeah, we were here.
Oh, with Scott? Yeah. Ooh,
And he's big enough that he'd went over and got some damage on the way down.
if he had started to faint, I'd just said, Tim. That's what I'd do. All right, now, here's where I make big bucks. How much is it worth one or the other for me not to sign this?
Wouldn't you say?
Okay, now I go to the parents. No. Yeah, no, this is an honor. Sometimes I have dads willing to really pay me off. Okay.
Okay, Pastor, can I have one more picture with you and
You sure
and
can.
them? Is that okay?
You surely may. You
So
surely
we have
may.
you hang on to that.
Okay.
And I'm going to hang on to your bouquet.
Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.
I know it's here. It's here somewhere. And I am going to move you right over here. If you don't mind.
Sure.
You don't have
Wherever
that
you
window in the
like us to
background.
be.
Over here. Now, I know you've already given a word of wisdom, just like that.
Uh-huh.
Give them some more words of wisdom, some more, some more.
More words of wisdom. Wet words don't fly at
Looking
night.
right at me. Looking right here. Happy smile. Good. Good. Very nice. Thank you.
Well, I had the back of this. I should have the front.
That's all right.
Okay.
You know what it is.
You're gonna get my favorite. You gotta get one picture.
You want to do the one like this?
Yeah, do
All right,
that.
all right,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Okay. Terry, you need to put your back to me.
Put your back to her, and she's gonna put her arms around
Put
you.
her arm around me.
Okay.
He knows how to do that.
Yeah. If you would, please. This is one of my favorite. You gotta have this picture. You'll
Gotta
see.
have this picture.
Oops. Okay. Now, put your arms around him. In one hand. Oh,
Thank you.
I love that picture. Like this. She got this, and then she proved you is locked, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
there
see, what am I supposed to do? All right, we'll see you guys later. You guys can stop by.
That's it.
Right,
Lady, you should get out of
Ah, good, thank you.
Come on! Come on, Jared! Come on!
Send someone else out to do it.
Working hard and staying out of trouble. Yeah, oh yeah. Sure. They work me every day.
Still in the hospital.
I knew he had that pill on him.
Yeah, very good.
Debbie, Debbie, show me that ring. Hold it out there. Ooh, okay.
Hey, look at that bow over there on the present. It's like a spine or
What did they do to my car? Glad I kept that knife under the seat.
You haven't seen the back of it?
No, I haven't seen the back yet. Tell me I'm gonna have to wash it before I go out in public. Is it that bad? No.
Them grandmas are always late.
We need Terry.
One, two, and three. Here we go. Looking good. Right here. Honey, hustle on over there. Andre, ready? 1, 2, and 6. All right. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to do your family, but I don't want you to go too far. So I want you to kind of stay put.
Smile pretty, Grandma.
That's far you're going. Can't see.
Thanks for coming. You know, you're going to pay for these different things. Well, we're trying to do this quick. Harry?
Here we go, guys. Sparkling smile. Looking good. Grandma, be smiling. We're looking good. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Now let's switch grandmothers.
I don't even think he sees us. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lay down. Okay, go ahead and take him when he gets over to that rock.
Turn shoulder.
Go ahead. Turn your shoulder.
Turn a little bit more. Get up on that rock there. If you stop up on that rock, just stand. Good shot. Good shot. Down. Yeah, he's down. All right. Good shot. Oh, man. Oh, he's getting back up. Shoot him again. Again.
If you like hunting, fishing, and the great outdoors, then come along today with Dave Embry in search of the world's greatest outdoor adventures. You'll go all over the world, from Alaska to South America, Canada to Mexico, in search of the most elusive and dangerous game in the world. This is Dave Embry's Adventures in the Wild. Today, on this video, come along with Dave as he heads out in search of some of the largest creatures on the face of the North American continent, the bears. First, we'll go north to Canada for a close-up look at some of the biggest black bears in the world. Then, up to Alaska for a fantastic hunt of a huge black bear that Dave stalks up to and bags with a bow. Next, we'll head back south to still hunt and take a beautiful whitetail buck, and then go on and get a fantastic black bear as a bonus. And then, on the last hunt, we'll head back north to Kodiak Island, Alaska, after the granddaddy bear of them all, the Kodiak brown bear. So sit back now and enjoy the most exciting bear hunting video ever produced as we go after bears and bucks. Dave Embry, internationally known big game hunter and filmmaker, has hunted and taken some of the largest and most dangerous big game animals in the world. He's outlived a huge charging elephant, run into the middle of large herds of Cape buffalo, been charged by a lioness after taking a huge old lion called MGM, and battled the North American king of the beasts, the Alaskan brown bear. Yet, of all the hunting trips he's been lucky enough to go on, he still considers the little things of the hunt the most precious, and always fights for conservation of our wildlife and its habitat, especially that of the bears. Since the beginning of time, man has always been intrigued by bears. Not much was ever known about bears in the past, but the knowledge we've obtained today through research and studies has given us a much better understanding of these magnificent creatures. Let's go now and let John Flynn tell us a little about the studies being conducted in Maine, just one of the 22 states currently conducting bear research.
With the coming of spring to the dense pine forests of central Maine, the state's black bear trapping program swings into high gear. From May through July, teams of wildlife biologists will run daily checks along 50 miles of trap line. Bears have a trait very convenient for trappers. They usually walk in their old footprints. Meat scraps are used to bring them to a spot, and then a snare is set around a fresh bear track. The 1960s revolutionized wildlife research. Vital measurements can now be made on wild animals with minimum risk to the researcher or to the animal. Since 1975, when Pittman-Robertson funding for a bear study began in Maine, over 700 bears have been trapped, measured, and released. Many bears have become veterans of the capture, and each year add more valuable data to their individual medical and developmental histories. It wasn't all that long ago that folks in Maine would have scoffed at the idea of spending time and money learning about bears. Even into the late 1950s, a bounty was paid on black bear. And between 1946 and 1957, over 10,000 were killed to collect it. In Maine, as most everywhere else in the country, attitudes and policy about bears were based largely on fear and ignorance. Since then, things have changed. Black bears, grizzlies, and polar bears as well are now protected from indiscriminate killing in every state, and Maine is the site of one of the largest black bear studies in the country. Radio transmitting collars were another revolutionary tool for the wildlife biologist. The radio collars permit remote monitoring of animal movement and location, and even its activity and respiration rates. This sow bear will again be visited by the wildlife biologists. From January through March, the biologists follow the radio signals to visit and examine each of their hibernating female bears. Black bears often make their winter dens beneath fallen trees. Here, the cubs will be born in the dead of winter. Hibernation doesn't mean that the bear is fast asleep. They've been known to roar out at the crack of a twig. It takes a special confidence in one's understanding of bear behavior, and no small amount of courage to crawl into a bear den. Once the sow has been immobilized with a tranquilizer, her active cubs will see the full light of day for the first time. As all newborns, they must be kept warm. The 200-pound sow is also brought out to have her file updated. In order to make responsible decisions about our environment, such as logging, development, hunting seasons, or simply access to wilderness areas, a scientific understanding about wildlife and its needs is essential. This understanding emerges slowly over time and must be based on hard data, facts, and these must be acquired piece by tiny piece from countless measurements and observations in the field and in the laboratory. There is so much that needs to be understood. This study in Maine is trying to determine the factors influencing the survival rate of black bear cubs. What is the correlation between birth weight and survival? What effect do litter size, mother's weight, weather, habitat conditions have on cub survival? Finding answers to some of these questions will help wildlife managers predict population trends and thus be better equipped to make timely management decisions. After all the measurements and samples are taken, the mother is put back into the den in the same position as she had been found. The cubs are sprayed with a cedar scent to mask human odor and placed on the mother. Black bear cubs stay with their mothers for around 16 months, hibernating with her through the second winter. They will once again be visited next January to see how they're coming along and have their medical records updated. The Black Bear Research Project in Maine is one of 22 bear studies around the country. With each year, our knowledge and understanding about black bear increases. And all this effort for an animal that not so long ago was all but officially willed to extinction in many states.
Thanks to the conservation efforts funded by hunters and sportsmen, black bear populations are now up to good huntable populations in many U.S. states and literally behind every bush in parts of Canada and Alaska. Thanks, hunters. Next, on Adventures in the Wild, go north with Dave to Canada in search of the lies the small village of La Ronge. From here, a short float plane trip will take Dave to Black Bear Island Lake Lodge on Black Bear Island Lake, where he'll team up with his friends Earl McKelkey, veteran guide and lodge owner, and Sharon McKelkey, his lovely wife. Together, they'll go after the exciting and sometimes dangerous black bears of Canada. Dave finally arrived at Black Bear Island Lake Lodge after crossing the U.S.-Canadian border near Regina, then continued north through Saskatchewan past the town of Prince Albert into the small village of L'Orange. There, Earl and Sharon had the float plane waiting, and after a short 40-mile hop in the Beaver, Dave finally meets his friends at the dock.
Hi, Dave.
Hey,
Welcome to Black
Good to see you again. Hi, Sharon. How you doing? Give me a hug. What's this handshake stuff? How you been doing?
Great.
Good, good. Boy,
How was flying?
this is Canada in October. This is great. I gotta start stripping some of these clothes off. This is great.
Great.
How's everything, Sharon? You got me a big blueberry pie made.
Yeah, it is. We've got your gear. We'll
Good.
get you
All
on
right.
the cabin. Get you all settled.
Good.
And then
How's
wrap
the
up stories.
fishing and moose hunting been?
Doing
Seen much?
great. Excellent. Fantastic. Got any better? We couldn't stand it.
I'm ready to eat some too. We gotta get a good moose.
We got all that.
Good. Boy, you sure get a beautiful view down through here, don't you? Isn't that beautiful?
It's nice at this time of the year. It's enjoyable because it's even fall time. The scenes change from day to day.
So how's the nights been? It been a little bit cool at night, Earl?
Yeah, it is. Say it's a little bit cool. Sometimes it's gotten down, gets down to around 38.
We're up pretty far north here. We're about 200-300 miles from nowhere way up here. So.
Yeah.
This is the cabin, eh?
Yeah. Oh, this is your happy little home
Okay,
for,
sure, I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah.
for the rest of your stay. And
Oh, yeah.
we'll just set the bags here, Dave. And
Okay. What's this? Sir,
oh, this is your little airtight heater, and
Oh, yeah.
you just light her up in no time at all. You got her nice and cozy, and
Okay.
you just
Well, this looks nice in here. Yeah, nice and cozy.
Yeah,
Our own-
yeah. You need
our own little log cabin.
yeah, and off the end there is your full bath or
Okay.
shower. Come on, let's go out here and talk a little bit,
Okay.
Dave.
Yeah, good.
Okay, Dave, we'll just sit down out here on the
Sit on the porch, all right?
veranda here and,
Yeah.
and discuss a little bit what
It's
how
nice.
it's all going to take place and what we're going to do.
Okay, good. Yeah, well, that's 1:15. Today, what do you want to do the rest of today?
Well, I'll get you, after you get your gear all sorted out, we'll get Jody and take you out doing a little fishing.
Oh,
And
okay,
then we'll,
yeah. I know I was reading earlier before I came up on the regulations on fishing that you declare either one way. I'm either going to declare that I'm trophy fishing, in which case I keep one trophy fish and have to turn all others back. I think on a pike it's 10 pounds, right? Anything over.
Yeah.
So what I have to do is I can keep one fish over 10 pounds. I'm going to turn the rest loose. So I'm going to go. I'm going to increase that to 20 pounds. So I'm going to catch one fish over 20 pounds and take him home, and then hopefully maybe do a little bit of walleye fishing if they're biting out there too.
well, that won't be any problem. I'm sure you're going to be turning a lot of nice fish back,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't be surprised you catch something bigger than a 20 pound.
Okay. He's coming up. He's coming up by the boat right there. Look at that stuff. Doesn't that drag song good? Oh, I love it. Sucker tore my fingers up while ago. That thing was going out so fast. There he comes back up. Woo-wee. Back around here, boy. Get in there.